Hey guys, hey everybody, I'm happy to see you. A quick video tip today. For those of you guys who love furs, I'm wearing a little stole today. It's very lovely. It's getting cool. But topic of today is actually communication skills and confidence. Some of us struggling to strike a conversation. Sometimes we're getting very timid in social settings, and yet we want to improve those skills, maybe have a better chance of creating a relationship, meeting more people. Sometimes we get social anxiety, and everybody been there. And you know, the more I learn, the more I research, I realize that confidence is a strategy. The only reason we aren't confident in something is because we aren't doing it. For example, it's very hard to develop social skills if you aren't talking to anybody. If you super uptight on public and you are scared, not scared, but you are overthinking and kind of being a perfectionist in a way. You think, oh, I would talk to this lady, or I would talk to that man, but look at me, my makeup doesn't look good today, oh, I have a stain on my shirt, my hair are a mess. We concentrating on those things, and we decided to different details that nobody else would see win over our confidence. And that's just a social thing to break the ice, and I think we are all capable of striking up a conversation, of making a connection. And I think when you have a strategy, for example, maybe talk to 5 people every day, people you don't know. And do you think in about 2 months how hard it's going to be for you to strike a conversation with a stranger? Do you think your confidence will improve? I'm starting to understand that when we say we are shy or we just aren't that person, honestly, it's just us being lazy, us being stuck where we are, not willing to get out of our box, and just not practicing. That's all what is to the confidence. Especially, talking about social skills. So if we aren't practicing, we aren't communicating, how do we supposed to become more confident? And as I just said, if you start talking to new people every day, do you think that will go unnoticed? Or you will improve your social skills and you will be fine between unknown people, and you'll be fine going to a restaurant and have dinner by yourself, or going to the movie, or to the bar, or to museum, or to the bookshop, any event. Sometimes we hold ourselves back because we think, oh, if I come by myself, everybody going to look at me. When in reality, we can sometimes have the best time when we go by ourselves, because nobody hold us down in a way that we can be ourselves. We can relax, we can make contacts with multiple people. It doesn't necessarily have to be the opposite gender. We can make friends, we can just be bubbly and socialize. Sometimes when we are with some certain friends or our, family, we actually can't even be ourselves, because we always have guards on how they will perceive us. Sometimes when you go on your own, you actually open up and be able to be who you really are. That's powerful. And when you do it a number of times, then you don't think twice about it. You jump into opportunities, you becoming more open, and you becoming more attractive to people come and make contact with you. I really believe that social skills are powerful and most attractive thing about the person. You might not be the most handsome, you know, the most beautiful, the most attractive in some, you know, media standard way. You might not be the richest person, whatever it is. But when you're great to communicate with, that's what matters. Because when you starting to make a relationship with a person, very quickly you get used to the looks, whether they are very beautiful, if they're just maybe, you know, not as striking, maybe not even attractive in some, you know, it's very individual. But when the person open up and they know how to communicate, they feel the other person, they make the other person feel good, and the communication, there is a connection. Trust me, people can blossom, and all your imperfections will be completely will go completely unnoticed, and you will look in the best light to other people when you are mastering that art of connection and communication. You know how sometimes we have couples where a strikingly beautiful woman are into a man who nobody would notice, but she knows why she is with him. And I'm not talking, guys, let's leave the gold diggers and that whole thing alone, because she feels great around him. He knows his ways, he is confident, and he knows how to communicate. And very often, also, you know, there is a very powerful, handsome man on the outside with a woman that is just very average, but she's not average for him. She has something special about her. She's communicating that to him, and he sees her in a totally different light than you do. So basically, the more we communicate, the more we feel comfortable in our bodies and accepting ourselves, the more doors are opening. And to put it to a simple steps, let's just talk more with people. Let's make more contacts. It's very hard to expand when you have this tiny little circle. So, bottom line, confidence is a strategy. If you want to be more confident, if you want to become better conversationalist, better improving your communication skills, just go for it. Start doing something. I don't know, maybe start making YouTube videos. Yes, that's also a communication. And it also takes courage. It's a little bit different than in person, but in person you get instant feedback. With YouTube videos, you talking to your imaginative people, which pretty soon you starting to feel in the connection too, even though you talk to a device. It's what's interesting. I put out a video of me talking about dressing up your man, how in our culture we like to dress up our men, and that video I made last winter, and I almost didn't want to post that video. Also, I like how I look in it, but how shy and timid, you know, a little uncomfortable I was. I couldn't talk freely, and it's only been a year. So you can do it. Choose your area you want to improve with communication skills and just go for it. You never know who you're going to meet, you never know what contacts you're gonna make, and you never know how wonderful your life will get when you get over the shyness. Because shyness aren't real. Shyness is a lack of practice. Confidence is a strategy. So we can all do that. Thank you for watching. I'm waiting for your feedback. I appreciate your feedback, and I will see you next time.